Hello, everyone. It is 6:20 Monday afternoon, December, what is it? December 17th. Quickly approaching the deadline for registrations here at U.S. Youth Futsal. Today is since about 7:30 in the morning. Here in my office cave, been fielding calls all day long. I actually came to the office today and I found an array of emails from different coaches and different teams looking to get into the league, make sure that it's not too late. So I want to give you an update as well as go over a couple of issues. So, for example, the most common question is, can I still enter my team? So the deadline registration is December 26th. We highly encourage everyone to not wait till the last minute, and I'll tell you why. So we are not your, everyday run-of-the-mill leagues. In other words, this is not, Nico's Futsal League or Jackson Futsal League or Monroe Futsal League or what have you that just pops up for the winter for a month and then it's gone. We are a year-round organization, under U.S. Youth Futsal, sanctioned the U.S. Youth Futsal, who is an affiliate of U.S. Soccer. Also, U.S. Youth Futsal is currently being actually has a temporary approval. They're waiting for the permanent approval where they're going to be basically U.S. Soccer's standard for futsal training. They have the new academy system in place. So this is a national organization with, I don't even know how many leagues nationwide. Now, I know there is a lot of things going on here in New Jersey about who's going to dominate, who's going to do the futsal league and basically taking over. I'm sure you guys may not know, but there is an organization basically that is looking to completely monopolize and take over the futsal league scenario, just like they've taken over the soccer scenario. The problem is that the bigger a league gets and, knocking out different other leagues by different methods, when you become the only choice in town, well, guess what? Now you can manipulate the price, you can manipulate the quality, and your average consumer has basically no other options. It benefits to the consumer to be competition. The U.S. Youth Futsal right now operates 5 different areas in New Jersey. We are Central Jersey Futsal as well as Mercer Futsal, and we operate in a few different locations: Mercer, Princeton area, Monroe, and Jackson. Okay. The calls have been coming today heavily, or the emails that should I say. I mean, we had calls from different organizations like, I guess, a COPA coach from close to Philly looking to put in, 4 or 5 teams. An organization, a couple of teams from Brick, Freehold. Just going over some of the emails that I have. Let me see. Where's this person from? Not sure. Don't have a Freehold again. Monmouth. What is this? Monmouth what? Just looking at the emails quickly. Monmouth United? Yep. Okay. So there is, again, calling last minute. Here's why we don't recommend to wait last minute. Because we're a national organization, right? All the players, for their security, must be registered and insured under USYF. Just like you have a New Jersey Youth Pass or you have a U.S. Club Pass, you have to have a pass with USYF, which allows you to be insured, okay, as a player. It allows you to play in our local league, but it also gives you the benefit to be able to play in any other regional league or ID camp or anything that's, the U.S. Futsal organizes throughout the year, you can participate in. The coaches have to go through the background check this year, mandatory. Just again, U.S. Soccer is mandating all these changes for the protection of the players. So USYF futsal leagues abide to those standards. And when the coach registers a team, once they upload their roster, an email goes out to all the players, their parents, their families, to say, hey, listen, your player is registered with USYF. Here's the link. Now you have to go and finish your registration. Do your, YSUF pass. The coach has to do the background. So there's a couple of steps to do before you can complete your registration. Some coaches and some families are very good to get it done right away. Others don't. So if you wait until the last possible minute to register, we are not going to be able to schedule your team for games. We're not going to be able to work on your scheduling unless all these steps are taken care of. Last year, we were very flexible. We had over 114 teams. This year, we're on pace to do that. And again, we want to make sure that all the players play the game. And unfortunately, grown-ups kind of mess up a little bit sometimes. However, it becomes very difficult for us here in the office to schedule 114 teams in like a day or two. It's almost impossible. So we urge everybody to please help us out, register. If you're going to play in our league, if you're going to make the decision to play in our league, don't slow walk it. Register today and help us get it done in a timely fashion. Because at the end of the day, as soon as New Year's is over and the holidays are done, and the light bulb goes out, hey, I got to play futsal, you guys are going to be busting, or what, to produce a schedule and have everything done. So it's not fair to us. So again, last year we were very flexible in allowing teams to even come into the league a week after the league was, had begun, because we don't want to, punish the players for a manager's or a coach's negligence not to sign them up. This year, though, as the league is growing, it's becoming more difficult for us to be as flexible. So I hope you guys understand and, help us out in registering right away. If you made the decision to, play in our league, fantastic. Do it today. Stop, stalling and, I don't know, waiting for what, but you're in or you're out. What else? One of my favorite questions. Hey, how many teams do you have in every league in your division? I need to know how many teams you have before I register. Listen, that's the wrong question to ask. Okay, right now, today, which is, again, December 17th at 6:30 at night, we have 74 teams in the league, okay? If for some reason we don't have teams in your age bracket, which we will, when you have 114 teams and we're in pace to do the same, if not more this year, we're going to have teams. If for any reason we don't have it, we will let you know the day of the registration deadline. Hey, listen, we only have one team. We only have two teams, okay? We're not here to take anybody's money. However, by you stalling and, well, see how many teams I have and why not? Other teams, if everybody does the same thing, well, guess what? You're not going to have any teams. So once again, we're not here to take your money and force you into a situation that you want to be, do not want to be in. We're here to create a positive, fun experience for the players, for the families, for the coaches, and everybody else, okay? So I urge you to don't worry about if there are teams or not. If everybody thought that way, well, guess what? Nobody would sign up. For the coaches that are parent coaches or, volunteer coach, or maybe have not had a large experience with entering tournaments, leagues, one-day events, it's very common for coaches or managers to sign up teams, especially when you do those one-day indoor mini tournaments. Very common to sign up your team and then get an email the day of the registration of the deadline or what have you, saying, hey, listen, this event is canceled because there was not enough signups. Okay, so either they'll give you a credit towards another one or they'll, refund you your money. That's what most leagues do, all right? Very common. So at the worst case scenario, on the 26th, when our registration is over, If for any reason we don't have enough teams, we'll let you know. At that time, you have a decision to make. Do you want to stay and play at another bracket, or do you want a refund and you can go someplace else? We're not here to take anyone's money. I repeat. However, by this is not for every coach, but there are coaches out there that their main concern is, oh, who's playing? How many teams? Yada, 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 yada. Just enter the league, look around, do your due diligence, Google us. We've been around for a while now. We have a track record. We're on a great league, okay? You're not going to be disappointed, okay? Again, this is my advice last minute. We're approaching deadline. Since 7:30 this morning, I've been in front of my office here fielding emails. There were 16 teams that entered the league today alone, okay? In the next 4 to 5 days, there's going to be another 40 teams entering the league. I guarantee you, okay? Again, I repeat, we're not going to go crazy this year and try to accommodate everybody, because if you're stalling, I can't help you guys. It becomes extremely difficult to make a schedule within a day or two. Also, once you register, please take the time. Don't just register and get out of the system. Please take the time to upload your players. You need your player's full name. You need your player's birthday, email of the family, address, and phone number. You need those players, and you need to put them right away so they can get their email advising them they need to finish their USYF pass registration. And you also need to quickly it literally takes no more than 5 minutes to click on the link and do your background check, okay? Without those things done, we can now move to the next step, where we can you start scheduling your games. Once again, never fails. Every time I try to, hold on guys, I gotta answer this. Hey, Coach Rodney, do me a favor. Can I call you right back, please, in 5 minutes?
Okay. All right, bye.
Thank you. Sorry, guys. So, as I was saying, you need to have those steps intact, okay, to be able to go to the scheduling phase. Even if you paid with your credit card and you're paid, if you don't have your players into the system, we cannot schedule your games. We will not take the risk of scheduling games, having players go and play in our venues without being insured. If something happens, we are liable. So we cannot do those things, okay? So once again, just quickly, repeating, and I'm sorry if I sound repetitive. If you have an interest in playing our league, do so and register today. Don't stall, because come on the 26th, which is the day after Christmas, as soon as we come in the office, if we're bombarded with emails and applications to get into the league, it may not get done. It may not get done because there's just not enough time. When you have again, last year we had 114 teams, and you guys can ask around. We were trying to accommodate 2 teams last year, 1 week after the league started, only because we did not want to disappoint the players, and we wanted to help the manager. We cannot do this every year. As the league is growing, more teams, more time, more scheduling, more conflicts, it becomes a nightmare to do it. So please take care of your registration. Take care of uploading your players. If you have any questions, pick up the phone. Today I spent the whole day answering emails and being on the phone with different managers answering questions. It's very easy, by the way. All the questions that are being asked are on centraljerseyfutsal.com. centraljerseyfutsal.com. All the answers to your questions are on there. If you can't find it, give me a call. But please try to avoid giving me calls for questions that can be answered on the website. Because again, I'm not dealing with one person. Right now I have over 70 teams that I have to deal with. And in the next few days, I'm very confident we're going to hit 100 teams. So please help us out. Any other questions? 732-580-2174. 732-580-2174. Go register online, centraljerseyfutsal.com. Really quick plug. I've got questions about futsal goalkeeping training. A lot of people know that I do the goalkeeping training here in Jackson, as I am a goalkeeping coach in Widener University. And we do futsal-specific training in Jackson. We do it on futsal surface, futsal tactical, and technical training for futsal goalkeepers. One of the biggest mistakes that I've seen in the last few years, basically, is the fact that teams show up in the league, and guess what? They do not have goalkeepers that are technically and tactically prepared to face the battle of a futsal game. Therefore, the teams are getting blown out, not because they're bad teams, that they just don't have goalkeepers. So once again, if you would like to have your goalkeeper get some training before the league starts, please visit our website. Again, the website for that is justkeepersnj.com. Justforkeepersnj.com. You can schedule your training there. I strongly recommend it. As goalkeepers, every year I see them in the league suffering. For everybody else, one more time, please help us out. We cannot get bombarded as we are. I know it's going to happen because I'm judging from today. 16 teams signed in today. There was a bunch of, emails and phone calls. I literally spent, an hour with one guy trying to help him out because they couldn't figure out how to input his players into the league, into the system rather. It wasn't that difficult, just, that he's not used to the system. For returning, by the way, returning teams, coaches, managers is extremely easy. If you have the same team, all you got to do is re-register and the system populates the players automatically, so you don't have to do any work at all. However, please don't delay, because coming to 26 is going to be very difficult for us to take care of everything. And this year, we're not going to go crazy to try to accommodate everybody. I'm making more videos, and I'm trying to be more proactive this year than last year to make everybody aware of that. Hey, listen, you got to get it done. All right, guys? That's it. I'll see you on the court. Have a great holiday season if I don't speak with you again, and we'll see each other at Monroe, at Jackson, or in Princeton.